Hello, I'm Danny O'Hagan, and today I'll be discussing baseball and the very many pros about America's pastime. Throughout history, baseball has been very prevalent throughout different eras, which has also included many wars. This idea of being able to relax at a baseball game while eating a hot dog and drinking a beer has been very appealing to many and has been a big hit for almost 2 centuries. There are many reasons why baseball is such an amazing sport to play and a great game to watch, but three main points could be summarized as that baseball has a very prestigious history. There is much strategy that goes into a game, whether you're managing or playing, and the memories that can be made with your teammates. With the creation of baseball in 1839 came 181 years of legends being introduced to the great sport. 1800s legends included the infamous Roger Hornsby and Honus Wagner that gave the game its roots. 1900s immortals included Babe Ruth and Jackie Robinson, which brought forth new eras to the game. Early 2000s legends like Ken Griffey Jr. and Gary Sheffield uh, came into the mix to revolutionize the home run ball, and current superstars like Mike Trout and Fernando Tatis Jr. bring new meaning towards letting the kids play. In these many years, there have also been very many eras, including the dead ball era, led by the late Bob Gibson, a steroid era in the 1980s and 90s, given its name from juggernauts like Barry Bonds and Mark McGwire, and then recently, the live ball era has been headed by power hitting monsters, including the moonshot hitting phenom Joey Gallo and the analytically loved defensive mastermind of Mookie Betts. Baseball fans have been able to watch these different eras, and just recently, analytics have been introduced to help become a big game changer to many different franchises. As Hall of Fame catcher Yogi Berra once said, baseball is 90% mental, and then the other half is physical. Throughout the course of a baseball game, there are many different decisions that go into managing or playing in order to give their team the best chance of winning. Current Major League managers use analytics given to them by an incredibly advanced team of assistants that help determine the best situations to use different players. Tampa Bay Rays manager Kevin Cash typically gets a lot of praise for his use of analytics in order to shift his defenders to be in the right place at the right time, depending on the different hitter that's at the plate. Players must think about where they need to be even before the ball is hit, and this can give them a very hefty advantage over their opponents. While there is a lot of thinking that comes to playing baseball, there is also a relaxed aspect to the sport, which can create the greatest, longest lasting memories. I've been playing baseball ever since I was 6 years old, and over that time, I've met a ton of great people along the way. These memories can come from sitting in the hotel lobby in between games, going to Topgolf to crush some drives after an afternoon game, or being on the field turning double plays and starting late inning rallies. These teammates give you the strength whether you're in a slump or riding a hot streak. Throughout the triumphs and defeats endured through a season, teammates are the reason the game is very enjoyable to play. Baseball is not a game for the weak-minded. One day, a player can go 4 for 4 at the plate, while the next day they won't even be able to see the ball. This is what makes the game great and interesting, because there's no telling what's going to happen. A game of taking risks and chances has blossomed into a great game using different metrics in order to determine a player's worth and their value towards a team. This gives great opportunities to small name players that have not been given the opportunity throughout the rest of their career in order to shine in the different circumstances they must face. From this, every season is going to be different, and no player is perfect, so there's always room for improvements and time to make adjustments based on past trends that have already occurred. Every single day while playing baseball, there is time to learn something new and become better, which is why to me, baseball will always be intriguing.